Alright, let's get some hitboxes, let's get some frame advance, and let's talk about throws and teching. Now, if you notice here, this yellow box that appears on Chun-Li's foot, this is the throw hitbox. The green boxes are throw hurt boxes. So when a yellow box overlaps an opponent's green box, the opponent gets thrown. Now, what a Kara throw does, you'll notice that on the first frame of Chun's stand medium kick, she moves forward, and because of the Kara rule, you can cancel the first frame of any move into any other move with higher priority. Throws prioritize normals. So now, because Chun's X coordinate has changed when she performs this throw, she moves forward. You'll notice that on this Kara throw, her yellow box is the same size. She's just performing this move from closer. So this is what Kara throws do. And of course, in full speed, it just looks like the character teleports, since that's essentially what happens. So let's talk about throw teching. You notice from this range, I'm not in throw range. And because my throw whiff doesn't move my throw box, both throws, if I even do them on the exact same frame, you notice that the throws are overlapping. This looks like a trade, but throws don't have trades. They have to connect with throw boxes to do anything. So let's get into throw range. Let's have blue Chun-Li do a throw. And then on the frame after, green Chun-Li will do a throw. So we notice on this frame, blue Chun-Li is throwing green Chun-Li. Now, because green Chun-Li was in her stand throw startup animation and got thrown, she techs the throw. And we notice that green Chun-Li gets thrown back across the screen, and blue Chun-Li gets pushed back a little bit. The space that they end up at is the same. Actually, I'm going to make a save state for this so that we can really see. So we make a save state. We'll have blue Chun-Li throw, and then green Chun-Li throw the next frame. So we can see that Chun's back heel, blue Chun's back heel is just barely behind this leg at the table. We will reload the save state, and we will have green Chun-Li throw, and then blue Chun-Li throw on the next frame. You notice that blue Chun-Li is now well into the table because she defensively teched green Chun-Li's offensive throw. Let's come back to here. Let's talk about crouch teching. So I'm going to do a throw with blue Chun-Li, and then I'm going to do a crouch tech with green Chun-Li. Here we see a down back light punch plus light kick, which is a crouch tech. You'll notice that Chun-Li crouches, and green Chun-Li gets thrown. Because what ended up happening was green Chun-Li was not in a stand tech animation. She was in the startup of a crouching jab. And because she was in the startup of a crouching jab, and blue Chun-Li's throw hit before green Chun-Li's jab could interrupt, green Chun-Li gets thrown. Let me come back to here. Let's look what happens when green Chun-Li has been thrown. This is frame 3. We know it's frame 3 because we see the yellow hitbox and throws are active for one frame. Let's look at what happens if on frame 4, green Chun-Li inputs a crouch tech. She techs the throw. How about on frame 5? So we will have 1 second here. we will have blue Chun-Li throw. 1, 2, 3. Here is frame 4. Green Chun-Li has been thrown. Luckily, frame 5, where I input this, crouch tech, she's still within the tech window of this throw, and so we'll tech the throw. So we'll do again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we will go frame 6 on our crouch tech. Green Chun-Li techs the throw. We will now 1, 2, 3, here's the throw. We'll go 4, 5, 6, and then frame 7, Chun-Li will crouch tech. We'll tech the throw. Again, green Chun-Li will start a throw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we will have Chun-Li crouch tech on frame 8. She's been thrown. What we can learn from this is that with a crouch tech, you have a 4-frame tech window. You can tech. Actually, let's try this. Let's do Chun-Li throwing, blue Chun-Li throwing, and green Chun-Li performing a crouch tech on the same frame. That's not going to work. Oh, it worked. Nice. Let me make sure that I'm only pressing light punch and light kick on blue Chun-Li here. And then we will press. Okay, so here are the inputs perfectly. So we have a standing throw from blue Chun-Li, and we have a crouch tech from green Chun-Li. They tech. Now, let's watch this frame by frame. So we will again do this, and we'll look at what happens. So we see the jab hitting Chun-Li, the same frame the throw happens. And she gets thrown. Ain't this interesting? So now, let's do crouch tech with green Chun-Li on the same frame that blue Chun-Li does standing tech. And then on the next frame, I let go of everything. We notice that green Chun-Li techs. This is an oddity. We also saw that green Chun-Li stood up the frame before Chun-Li threw her. Now, what this means in practical terms is that you cannot crouch tech preemptively. If you are crouch teching, you must crouch tech late, and you must hit the 4-frame window. One other thing I wanted to test was, let's do this standing throw, and then on the frame the throw connects, we will crouch tech. We tech it, so we do have a 5-frame window. We can tech the frame the throw hits, and 4 frames after. Now, if we are both stand teching, if both characters are stand teching, like we showed earlier, we notice that if Chun-Li throws, and then on the next frame, if blue Chun-Li throws and then on the next frame green Chun-Li throws, the throw techs. So when both players stand tech, and they are both in throw range of the other, because one player is getting thrown in their startup animation, they will still tech the throw. So stand teching gives you a larger window to tech a throw than crouch teching does. Let's take a quick look at Kara throws. So let me quickly change the range here. This looks like Kara throw range. Perfect. So now we will have blue Chun-Li do a Kara throw. And then green Chun-Li will stand tech. We notice it's the exact same. All the same rules apply because Chun-Li throws as far as Chun-Li. So when green Chun-Li does a stand tech to tech the Kara throw, She will only tech if blue Chun-Li could have thrown her, because again, Chun-Li's throw range is as big as Chun-Li's throw range. When you take this to different characters who have different throw ranges and different walk speeds and different timings on everything, Kara throws get really funky really fast because I can stand at a range where my throw as Blue Chun-Li can throw you, but your throw can't throw me, which means I can stand there, you try and tech, your throw whiffs because you're not in range, and then I throw your whiffed throw tech. This makes throws a lot about recognition of spacing and when players are in throw range, and also timing. Now, stand teching does give you a much larger window to tech a throw, but it's also a lot riskier, because whiffing this, no player is reacting to this with low forward super. Players react to this with low forward super all the time. They're looking for it, they see it, they've trained themselves to see it. So again, while this drastically increases your chance to tech the throw, and it drastically increases the window in which you have to tech the throw, it's less safe. Now, crouch techs like this have their own ways of being beaten, but they are not whiff punishable. Opponents can, of course, parry jabs in either direction, so they can walk up and do a parry, and it doesn't matter what direction they parry. They don't have to guess on that. Just any parry beats a crouch jab, and because it's a light, they get lots of extra frame advantage, even though it recovers quickly, and they can usually land a punish on any parried light normal. With all this in mind, we have some decisions to make. Should we be crouch teching? Should we be stand teching? Does it matter? Should we be using both sometimes? It definitely matters, and there's never one right thing to do. Because stand teching and crouch teching have different ways to beat them and different throw tech available windows, what we should really be looking to do is assess the situation, decide what is my opponent looking for here. Because if your opponent is walking up and parrying on your wake up against your crouch tech, wake up throw beats that parry clean. Also note that when you wake up, you're throw immune for 6 frames. Let me see if I can show this. So we see that when Green Chun-Li's blue hurt boxes come back, she is vulnerable from her wake up. Here she is. Now, this hitbox viewer does not show it, but we know as third strike players that she is throw immune for the first 6 frames. So all 6 of those frames, Green Chun-Li cannot be thrown. She can be attacked, she can be struck with any attack, and because Chun-Li has no true reversal, she can be meatied out of everything. She can of course parry, but she cannot be thrown those first 6 frames. This leads us into the interesting idea of, well, if my opponent's this far away, I'm not going to try and tech a throw, of course, because they can't reach me from there. Even with Chun-Li's amazing Kara throw, she's still out of range. You'll notice that once Chun-Li's feet are touching, now we're in business. So from this range, we do have a threatening Kara throw. But again, can't be thrown for 6 frames of wake up. So, should we stand tech? Should we crouch tech? Should we do a parry? Should we block? These are all things that you'll have to think about and read your opponent on. But my point here is that Stand teching and crouch teching are two different options. They do different things, they cover different things, they respond to throws differently. They're not interchangeable. So I hope that this information is helpful.